Hello guys, my name is Marcella. So in this video, I would like to show you how to make your Tab Trader like pro. In my previous video, I explained how to connect your Binance account to your Tab Trader. And here we are today talking about how to make use of it. After connecting, then you need to also learn how to use it very well. So here we go. Once you open your Tab Trader account and connected your account, your Tab Trader, and then connected your Binance to it or any other exchange, like we can say I'm having some exchange here. So you can then move on to click on this side, like this side you're looking at here, then click on profile, and then use the profile from the profile, there will be an option there for you to create an account on the Tab Trader itself. So in that way, if you do that, so whenever you delete the application from your phone, you'll be able to move on and log into your account again whenever you download it back, or maybe you lost your phone or something. You will just log in again, and then all my accounts will be back to this Tab Trader. So instead of me using the public key and private key, something like that, all over again as prescribed in the previous video. So instead of you doing that all over again, then you just log in with your email and password, then you will be back into this application again. So after doing that, so that is that about that part. So now, and then if when you open the application also, there's something I would like us to know as well. Look at this. There will be some random coin will be left on the screen for you, will be on the screen for you. So you want to choose those one you want and then remove those you don't want. So how can you do this also? First, for me, I delete almost everything that I don't want. And by doing how to do that is by clicking on the whatever coin you want to delete. So you just hold it down, then this option up here will appear. This option up here will appear. So you delete that, you click on the delete, and then it's gone. So now you want to add those one that you like. So let's say I would like to, so let's say I will be adding two coin now, and we have two options to do that. So I'll make use of the two options also. So you click on this sticker, you're looking down there, this plus sign. Then after you click on it, this section will show up for you. Then you can click on the search. You can either search with exchange or with the coin pair itself. So let's start by typing the coin pair. So now we're adding BTC. BTC, you don't type Bitcoin, it will not appear. Okay, Bitcoin appear, but it doesn't mean, but other coin, it doesn't work for other coin like that. For example, now let's say Polkadot. And as you can see, there's Polkadot, but we don't have it. It doesn't show up here. I'm trying to change the letters, so you can see nothing like that, except if we use dot, then we can have. So we are not adding dot, we are adding BTC. So which BTC are we adding? BTC USDT. So that's what we also had. And then you have options to choose from. You have to choose the one that work with whatever you want to be doing. You want to be trading it on Binance. You want to be trading it on Binance, so you are not trading this USDT hem. That's not what you want to trade. This is not what you want to trade, and then this is what you are looking for. And it's also on Binance. Notice the exchange name also. Then after you have done that, just click on it. It's already tick, and then go back. Binance is BTC USDT is there. So the second option to add a coin is by using the exchange. You can search for the exchange name, Binance, then all the coin under Binance will come up, or you go down like this, you can see the exchange there. this part. So you click on that. You scroll down to that part and then search for whatever exchange you are looking for. So when you get the exchange, then the next thing is that you search for the coin you want to add on it. So in order not to go far, let me just add other ADA. So in order not to go too far, so I add other to the chart, and then the next thing now is that you want to go in to. You can also move this around. You can move this around. So you can switch it. So you can add as many coins as you want. Oh no, not as many coins as you want. I think if you don't subscribe to the application, because they have subscription, the subscription also. If you don't subscribe to it, I think you can only add 69 or 70. You can only add 69 or 70 or coin on the chart. So look at this now. For example, okay, look at this part. So you can see I have few numbers of coins. So if you all of them, there are about 70 or so. So now back to where we are. Now we are clicking on the stuff and see what is going on in there. And another thing I would like us to know is that if you once in a while, they make another advertisement, something like a promo, so that you do this, do that, so that if you do that, they will give you a access to a pro version of the application. So I will like us, if you will like the pro version of it, because they normally advertise under this area. Sorry, under this area, there is advertised other areas. Some at the top sometimes, depends. All those advertisements that normally show up on our application. So if you don't want that, you need to either subscribe to the application or you upgrade it with any of the bounty. They normally post bounty once in a while. So whenever they post the bounty, you quickly do it before people grab it all. So, and then once you do that, you are fine. So you'll be able to use the application, and also some things will be unlocked for you, and maybe the advertisement will stop showing up and disturbing your screen once in a while. So that is that. So another thing, okay, in the application now, we are on the chart now. You can see this chart that is naked. It's naked. So I'm doing something now. So you can see I'm doing something now. This thing I'm doing, it's needed. It's even necessary sometimes. So what I use to do that is that, look at this now. I can't do it again. What I'm typing here, what I'm clicking on here is this. There's a button there, auto. The auto is what if you use the auto, you'll be able to, if you are on auto, you can only move back and front. But if you remove the auto, then you can squeeze it together. You can squeeze it together to have a balance or seeing more of on the screen. So you can zoom it out if you remove the auto, but once you put back the auto, things will change. So you should know that also. You should have that in mind. So I always remove the auto because I like my screen to be free. So I can move it anywhere I want it to be. So I like my screen to be free. Where will I start my okay? This is candle. And now I will start the introduction to this chart we are looking at from up here. Then I will come down here. Then this side will be the third part, which is the most important part about on this screen. So starting from up here, you can see the BTC area. The BTC area, if I'm having BTC in this account, you will be seeing the BTC balance on that. At that point. And the USDT part, if I'm having USDT on this account, you'll be seeing USDT at the USDT part also. But look at the 47, look at the 47, 3, 2, 4. Okay, I've changed to 2 now. 332, 339, that is changing. That is the price of the coin presently. That is the price of the coin presently. So, you know, price doesn't stable. So, and you can see, look over here too. You can see they are having the same price. As the price is changing up there, is affecting the down also. It's happening down here also. So that is that about that area. And this is the coin and the exchange that it is listed on. And then the X can be the buyer, and that means the buyer and seller, how much people want to buy and how much people want to sell on the exchange. The red is the red are the seller and the green are the buyers. 24 hours, 24 hours change, price change. So under 24 hours, BTC have added 2,100 and something. That is about 4.7 something percent. So that point, 24 hours volume, that means that's the money people have spent on Bitcoin on Binance today. The high and low. BTC moved from the low, it means that BTC moved from 43,000 to 47,500. So the highest price I've touched today under 24 hours is 47.5, and the lowest it have touched today under 24 hours is $43,000. Yes. So we are through with the upper side. Now back to this area. Let me start from the beginning. So from here, this is also simple. These are the buyers, people that want to buy, and upper side there, these are people that want to sell. So the spread is the difference, the little tiny difference between these people up here and people down here. So sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. Now to this point, we already know what this is. So the chart, you can draw the chart. If you want to understand the movements of the coin, so you can see the dates and time here. So you just figure from the straight line like that downward. We'll get to that later. So for this part, last trade, it is self-explanatory. Last trade is self-explanatory. It means the last price that the last trade that people made on a BTC. So people that are buying and selling, the price, the trade they are making is reflecting in this part. The next part is alert. I'm coming, please. Let me take water. Okay, so the next part is alert. Let me quickly do something. Some people will be like, how can I how can I make an alert? And there are two ways to do that also. You can click on this plus, then this will come up for you. Then whenever BTC touch 48,000, then I want to receive an alert. You can put a note here. I want to sell here. I want to sell here. You can make it persistence or not. Then once you save it, oh, sorry about that. I have quite a number of alerts. Let me find one to delete. Okay, I should be able to make an alert now. I've just deleted some from, okay, 48,000. I want to sell here. Then you save it. Once you save it, look at this. We have the alert there, this. So if you go back on the chart, you can see that I'm having a line. That is an alert line. So that's an alert line. Another way you can do this is by dragging your screen around, drag it, you just hold it down, drag around to the price you want to set the alert on. When you leave it, You click on alert, then you set the alert to save it. That's all. It's as simple as that. You can see we have the line there too. So that's it. I'm deleting this. So that's what the alert does. So we have that there. And another one we want to look into is order. When you make order to buy or sell, this is where this is where they will be, where you can find them. When you make order to buy or sell, this is where you find them. So order that have not triggered, they will be here. And order that have triggered, they will be here. Those ones you have already done, they will be here waiting for you. They will be here for you. So as like a list, like an history. So you can keep checking them or something. So they will be here. That's all about that part also. So going back to the chat now, I'm deleting this as well. Now coming down to this down part, I'm removing the auto again. So coming down to this down part, this area, introduction to that part. Now, these settings, what these settings does. So, okay, let me quickly explain this. I will start the explanation from here. No, from these settings. So next to this. So I'll be going like this. I want us to notice that, please. So from these settings, the number one, what we can use this for is to see this queue. Okay, notice something now. Can you notice anything? You can use it to set up this down any way you want it to be. So that is what that does. That is what it does. So you can use it to set up the screen any way you want it to be. And then this question, something like that, question, or frequently asked question sign. What this one does is it helps us to understand the whole thing on this screen, So you can see enter full screen chart. So toggle visibility on others. So that's all. It is one telling you what you can do with all these things down here. And using this, you can use to share your chart to people or to your friend or anyone on other social media. Look at this. So you can use to share your screen, like the analysis you've done on BTC. You want to share with people, so you can use that to share it. And this one we have here, you can use to draw some technical analysis. We have arrows. We have arrow. We have ray. I don't like using this ray because it's the way it normally do it affecting my site. So this trend line, we have trend line. We have a vertical line. You can use. I normally use this to match the dates and the candles together to know where exactly it is. So, and we have horizontal line. Sorry, we have horizontal line to find the support and resistance, and then we have parallel. What's it called? We have parallel. Fibonacci hack. I don't use this. I don't use this most of the time. I just look at it. You can see. I don't normally use this, but it also have its own usefulness. People that use it. Fibonacci. So this also, I believe this also requires some learning. It's useful and it's fun to use sometimes. It's also good for when it comes to technical analysis. Rectangle. What I use rectangle for is to when the support or resistance is burst out of the line. So I use rectangle to pull them together. Let me find one. Look at this part. Oh no. Look at this part. Look at that area. We have a few numbers of candles stepping out of the line here. So I use that to pull them together. So that is the work I use. That's what I use rectangle for. It can be used for some other things too. The demand and the supply zone. It can be used to identify those areas too. This chart is getting messy. Let me remove it some things. Okay, so the test, you can place a test on your chart. Okay, I did not explain something. When you draw a line or you make use of any of those tools, we have some things that normally happen down here. So you can use this to delete. You can use this to delete the line. Use this, I don't know the work of this. You can use it to hide it and then use it to change the color. This color you are looking at here. You can use this to edit and then this to mark it. So I love using the editing most and changing the colors. So I change the color to, because there are some colors that I like using. So if you have set it up already, just hold the line down and then click on the pencil, change it to something else, change it to dash, tick, tiny line, the color also, you can still change the color to something else again. And then what else? So you can just play around this area to learn more about this thing. You can play around this area. You can see it have changed to something else. So that is for the test also. When you have the test, you can change the color by clicking on the pencil, change the color to white. If you go back, the test is now white, and then empty test is not a test. So you click on this side to make the actual test you want to put there. I want to put it here. I want to put it here. So you can make it bold. The position you want it to be, you can put it in any position you want. And show line, I don't know what this is. Okay, we see. And then go back. You can see we have our test there. So I want to put it here. So I'm deleting this also. That is the work of the test part. This ruler help you to know how many candles and then how many percent. So from that down area to the hub, the ruler is telling us that we have about 33 bars, which is about 33 candles. And it takes 1 day and 9 hours for those candles to form. Okay, that is not correct. I should make it there. So we have 17 candles. 17 bars means 17 candles. And it takes 17 hours for those candles to form. And then the movement is about 9.2%. So that is what the roller do. If you click on it again, it will disappear. This part, remember I told you that this chart is naked the other time. So this part, you click on this part to set up some indicators. So we are adding some indicators to the chart. It's naked before. Now, clicking on this plus, a search button, a search column will come up for you. So you type let me think, RSI, relative strength index. So after clicking on that, this will come up. Don't set anything up, just leave it the way it is. I know you guys will have some indicators that you would like to add on your chart. So come up with ideas and add them up here. If you can't find your indicator on this chart, on this point, you can go to the team. You can meet the team on Telegram and ask them to add it up for you. So so if you do that, they will be glad to have you on their platform. So if you have some indicators that you want to add up, contact the team. They will be glad to add it up for you. So now MACD, moving average convergence divergence. So now adding this up, don't set anything up, just go back, and here we are. This is the RSI and then this is the MACD. So using that, we use that to know the movement of the chart. I don't need to be teaching you about trading here. It's just an introduction to Tabtrader. So you can add as many indicators as you want. You can keep adding. Okay, so sorry, it's not as many as you want. You can add, I have 10. I have options to add 10. And I've used 2 out of my options. So yours might be 3, yours might be 4, might be 6, 7, 8, anything you see over here. So it's what options that you have, how many indicator you can add. So that's it for the indicator part. Then the next in line is this we are looking at here. It's you know, we are using candle. We use candle in trading, so you can change it to line with that part. You can change it to area, you can change it to bars, you can change it to candles back. So look at this, you can change it back to candle, and you can change it to Ekashi. So if you know how to use it, I find it difficult sometimes. It's giving to price, which is always mostly giving me headache. So, and you can change back to, you can change to, is it holo or halo? Holo candle. I like this. It's beautifying my screen. So you can change it to holo, and then you are good to go. That's it. So this, you can use this to hide some things on your screen. Like when I was doing the introduction before, I tried to hide something, and I'm not sure if you guys noticed that. Look at this. You are not seeing all this on my screen before. When I quickly find out that I have not hide them, I hide them for you so that you will not see it. And now they are showing back. They are showing for you now. So you can use it to hide. If you draw some things on your chart, you can hide it for people to see. You can hide it so people will not see them. So shape, you can see that is disappearing. If you have an alert, you can hide your alert. Your order, like you want to buy and it have not triggered, you can hide it. Your trade, notice my chart, something is disappearing and coming back. You can see that. So that is how I hide the stuff for you. The indicators, you can hide the indicators also. You can hide the indicators. You can see they are gone. So if you bring them back, they are back. Lower time and long time, something. So this what it's working for. This you are looking at here, this is what it's worked for. It tell you the highest price it have touched on the present chart that you are, and the lowest. The countdown is this time you are looking at over here. This countdown is this time you are looking at over here. So if I hide it, can you see that? Okay. So that is it. And then this one is, you can change the time frame to anything you want. Change the time frame, take it up, take it down, take it up to any day, to days that you want, and then take it down. So that is it for the 1H. Now H have become G1 now. So the next one is this cloud. This cloud, should I explain about it? I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary because it's the layout, and you can only set 7 layouts. What this does is that there are some charts that you don't want things that are showing, because anything you set up on this chart will appear on other charts. If you open 27 charts, except from that, as okay, look at this. You can see we have the same thing. Indicators that I have on this chart is what I'm having on other charts. If you change the time frame to, like, let me change it to 10 minutes. Going back to it, Bitcoin, you can see it have changed to 10 minutes also. So if you don't want that to be happening to your charts, then you need to make use of layout. So if you use layout, it will embed that anything that you want to be seeing, you want that chart to be different from others. That is what layout is all about. So you can use this to set layout, set it, and then you are good. That is another. This last one is to make the screen bigger, like to hide some things and then widen the screen for you. So that is what this part does. And then you can also bring it back down with the same thing. The next thing I would like us to understand, I would like us to know is these two things. I've not talked about them. I know. This one is an alert. So you can use it to set an alert, and then you are good. You already know how to set an alert. You just put the number here and then note. It doesn't necessary. The note is an option. The figure, that one is important. You set it to where you want it to be. But I love dragging my screen to know the exact area that I want to draw something on. So that I want to receive the alert about. So you drag it, drag it, drag it. When it comes down to this point, I want it to do so. You put it there. You already set it, and then you save. It's there already. I'm hiding the alert. I know. So look at this. Look at this. For the buy, let me unlock all the okay. Let me hide the trade, unlock this, and then okay, we are back. So the next one is this is it we buy, or should I call it this one over here? So that's the next one in line. If you want to buy a coin, you can simply make use of that to place your order. But also, and also you can drag your screen around. When this coin comes to this area, I want to buy. So you just leave it. Once you drag it to that point, you leave it, and then you click on order you are looking at up here. When you click on the order, this dashboard will show up for you. This dashboard is that this is the price. Okay, let me explain this part very well. Look over here. This is where you can change the order type. Limit order, market order, stop loss. You want to change those ones. So that's where you can change it. I will come back to explain more about that part. This part, I will suggest you don't touch this part at all. Don't touch this part at all. This is the price you want to buy. This is the price you want to buy the coin. If you are okay with it, you set it up. The order volume, how many of the coin you want to buy, and then what is the amount you want to use to buy it. So that is it. How many coin you want to sell, and what is the amount of the coin you want to sell. So if you have up to like 20,000 of this coin of Bitcoin now, so you can decide that you want to sell about 1,000 of it. So instead of you typing 0.00 here, 0.00, yeah, something. So instead of doing that, just type 1,000 here. So like that, you'll be fine. And then it will give you accurate price, value, the quantity of the Bitcoin you are going to be spending for that. It will give you that up here if you type the price there. But most of the time, if I have the coin and as a trader, I want to sell everything, I just click on the price. I just type the coin fully here, and then it's okay. So that is it for the uppers. Okay, that is that. So this is the latest price, the latest trade. I mean, the bid and ask. You already know what that is. If you have this coin in your wallet, you'll be seeing that here, and if you have USDT, you'll be seeing that here also. So going back to this part, to this limit area. If you click on that thing, this is what you will have. Now, let me explain something to you here. This is working. This is working. This is not working. This is working. This is not working. This is not working. This is not working. Why? Binance does not have stop loss. They have stop loss limits or stop limits. So that is why. So if you add some exchange to this platform, there are chances that some of this thing will not even work at all. It is only maybe this or these two alone that will be working. So you need to know how to do that on your own. Just figure out which one are working. But take profits or take profit limits, they are not working. Just zero your mind on those one. This is working for Binance. This is working for Binance. This is not working for Binance. So that is the area I want to show us about that area. So you can set market order. You already know what all these are. The market order means you want to buy at the market rate, then you are good to go. The stop loss, you know how to do that. You put the stop price and then the order price, order volume, total amounts and in that area. Then limit, you know what it is. So then after you are through with all those settings of the price and the quantity of coin you want to sell, then you click on either buy if you are buying, or you click on sell if you are selling. So that is that also as well. So what else are we not have we what else do we need to talk about here? What else do we need to talk about? Okay, going back. If there's anything. Okay, another thing I would like us to talk about is this theory. So I would like us to talk about those one. This I don't know what this is, but let me see. Exchange pair, the highest price. Okay. So okay. So what happened here is that you can either align them with the ABC, something like that, or you use the pair and exchange. So I think it's still right. Or the price down, those ones that the price have went down should be at the first, should be the first, and then those that the price have went up should be the second. So you can see. So you can use that to change the area. Then the percentage also you can do the same thing. This area, look at this. So you can make it list or grade. So the grade, the list, and then this area is where you want to you look at what I did there. I have few numbers of exchange here. So that is what I used to make the exchange distance. So I click on this part, then the name of the exchange, Prince Exchange. Once you save it, it's there. You can see down here. So I have to add some coin here. Down. So you can see I just add that. So I'm deleting it. And then I'm deleting this Prince also. So it's gone. So it's gone. So that is that. So that is it. So what that is all I think. Okay, that's all right. Okay, so you can also check the alert, all the alerts you have set, all the alerts for any coin. Look at all this. So you can check all of them here, and you can delete them also. Oh, sorry. Can delete some that you don't want. If you want to delete all, the fill one or disable one. So you can delete the fill and delete the fill one. Going back to my chart, the whitelist. So here we are again. So that is all. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So thank you guys for watching this video, and watch out for my next episode. We think of something else to post next time, but this combine it with the how to connect Binance to Tabtrader for you to be pro when it comes to using Tabtrader to trade or to monitor your trade. So thank you and take good care of yourself. Bye.